That's so weird.
I don't know, but it's cute. How do we just do that without even knowing?
I know. Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome.
We're gonna be doing something different this time.
Yeah.
We're coming at you with a get ready with me, but with makeup.
Yes, we're gonna do our everyday makeup.
Yeah.
You guys seem to love our interaction and whenever we talk to the camera. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna like ask some answer some popular questions that we always get asked. And yeah, we're just gonna chit chat with you guys and get ready.
Yeah.
So stick around. Hope you guys enjoy.
Around.
Oh, and if you're new here, we're Nunay and Nasteha Yusuf.
I'm
and
Nasteha.
And I'm Nunay, and we are called the Yusufs. We're sisters, and we create content on fashion, lifestyle, travel,
all the fabulous things.
all the fabulous things. So
Yes.
if you're into that, stick around and subscribe.
Yes.
All right, let's get right into it.
Okay, so we're makeup free, obviously, as you can see.
Well, I have a little bit of concealer on.
I don't have anything on.
Okay, so what do we start with?
I feel like I should have come with concealer too.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Didn't give you the memo, I guess.
Yeah. I could have looked a little cuter. But anyway, how's your morning?
My morning was a little chaotic.
How? Why? So early.
Well, because we're shooting this other video after this, and
Yeah.
I had to like gather all of my things and bring it to
Oh,
her
yeah.
house. And
Keep in mind, I drove her here and she
had
lives
to pick me
across
up.
the street.
I was like, I gathered all my things, took it all out of the closet, and then I brought it downstairs. And I'm like, hi, can you come pick me up? Because I'm not carrying this
She
across the
literally
street.
lives like I can see her house.
Yeah, so she had to come pick me up.
Yeah.
And it was really hectic for me. Like, such hard work.
So ridiculous.
Just kidding.
But
okay, should we put stuff on?
Yeah, let's do our makeup. Okay, so what do you start with?
Okay, so I always use this primer. It's the Fenty Beauty primer.
Oh, yeah,
and
primer. I need to do
I
that
already have it on, but I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's literally one of my favorite products, and it's literally almost done.
And mine is from Smashbox. I have no loyalty to it or anything. I don't even know where I think the brand sent it to me.
Yeah.
But I've been using it like for probably like 4 months
Let
now.
me see. Oh, I've heard of this.
It's called the Photo Finish Primer, Hydrating Primer. So that's what I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my primer.
And I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury. I forgot what this is called. All the the words have
All the words vanished. You've
all
abused
the
it.
words have vanished. But hold on, let me actually Google it because this is a very, very good product, and I think it went viral this summer or something on TikTok. But
Did you get it when we went to the Charlotte Tilbury thing in New York?
no, I've been using it for years.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, Charlotte.
Okay, so guys, disclaimer, I'm not a makeup guru, okay?
Neither am I.
If I do anything
sorry,
crazy,
it's called
don't
the
come for me.
Flawless Filter. So
Okay,
put this on.
so my primer is on. And then next, I usually go in with this Fenty Beauty color corrector because, let me get close to the camera. I have a little bit of discoloration here, here, and a little bit around my mouth. So I like to correct that. Fun story, when I went to the store, when I found out about color correctors like 2 years ago, I went to the store and I was like, hey, what's a good color corrector? And then she's like, for who? And I'm like, for me. And then she's like, honey, you don't need a color corrector. And I'm like, just give it to me. I want to try it. I think it's what I need right now. So I bought this one and I've been buying it ever since. So I just put on a little tiny bit, to be honest.
Is that annoying? Like when people are like, "Oh, you have such good skin, you don't need anything."
Yes.
And it's like, but I want it. But I want it.
I want it. Like let me do the investigating and figuring out if I need it or not. Like just give me the thing.
I mean, it's a very nice compliment, but
It
at
is.
the same time, it's like I like makeup too.
Yeah, it's kind of like when I tell people like, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds, and they're just like, why? And I'm like, because I want to. Can I please?
Oh, let's get into the questions.
Oh yeah, okay. So one of One of the most popular questions we still get asked until this day is, what do we do?
Yes.
Especially on TikTok. So if you don't know what we actually do, we are full-time content creators, number one. We have been doing this since 2018? No, 17.
17.
17.
Yeah.
But full-time,
18. We started getting paid for it in
Yeah.
2018,
Like-
but before that it was like
we're just doing
having
it for fun. Yeah. How did we get started? We honestly, we were living in two different countries. She was still living in Canada and I was living in the US, and we were both like in a very boring city. Still are. Wait, let me see. Oh, I have that too.
What?
This.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we were both living in a very boring city and had zero social life. I had just gotten married, and she was still living back in Toronto. Not Toronto, sorry. She moved to Calgary, and
I knew nobody.
and I also knew nobody.
I moved away from my family and my friends, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to YOLO, just
Yeah,
do something.
right. So we were
I thought
both
it was
like
cute.
doing absolutely nothing, and then we just decided like, I was like, we basically one day we're all just talking about like what we want to do, and then we both realized that we wanted to try creating content, but for fun, because we had all these clothes that we never get to wear anymore. So we're like, oh, maybe we should do it together, because we were both like so scared
Yeah.
of being like that outwardly public. So we're like, oh my god, let's do it together. So that's what happened. She was just like contributing to the same Instagram from where she was,
Yeah.
and so was I.
Like
So-
we would just like
but we would never like take pictures together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would basically like shoot our looks individually from our like different locations.
Yeah.
And then we would, post them on our social medias. And then I created like a website at some point.
Yeah.
Which we still have.
Yeah.
And we would just like, post blogs and talk about fashion, and
Yeah.
we were just having fun with it.
Yeah. So that's that. And then in 2018, we opened up a content studio. To be honest with you, in the beginning, it was just for us to like make content.
Yeah.
And then people started to like rent the space, and now it's like a full business.
Yeah.
By the way, I use two different concealers. I don't use foundation. I use these two under my eyes and like around my mouth. One is Dior Forever Skin Correct, and the other one is Shiseido. I don't know, but this is what it looks like. And I've been using this for like 7 years.
Yeah, literally. Anytime I hear Shiseido, I think about her.
Yeah.
And then I use the Huda Beauty concealer, and it's in the color Praline.
Praline, girl,
Praline.
not praline.
What's a praline?
A nut.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
What?
English is like my third language.
You know, like ice cream pralines and cream?
Oh, that's what she
That,
means.
yeah.
Okay, I knew that.
Anyway, and then once I put my concealer on, I usually like let it sit there for a little bit, so I do my eyebrows. And for my eyebrows, I use 3 Refi products. One is the pencil. One is this like darkening like mascara looking thing. It kind of just like, what am I trying to say? It like basically fills in like between. And then this one is like just a gel.
Oh, you go in on your brows.
I do, because I feel like they're so wacky. Like they're not like yours. They're not like a perfect arch. Mine are just like, first of all, they're completely different. One is arched and one is like almost a straight brow. So I have to like fight to make them look the same.
Is it because you cut the tail off?
I did. Remember that lady told me that's
Yeah.
what I needed to do?
Yeah.
Someone told me that my eyebrows were too long.
Yeah,
so-
they kind of were though. They were like almost. at
They were,
your
like, right
eyebrow,
here.
like your edges. Your eyebrows were connecting.
I had no idea. Someone told me this year. After all these years, someone's like, your eyebrows are way too long for your face. I was like, oh? I didn't know.
Okay, and then I went in with the Fenty Beauty cream. It's bronzer. Yeah, cream bronzer. And then I go in with the Huda Beauty bronzer in powder form. So this is so good, by the way. I love it.
What is it?
It's a cream bronzer.
Oh, okay.
So I need to put life back into my face, you know?
Life.
Yes.
What a light skin problem to have.
Listen, the winter, I hate my skin during the winter.
I don't have that
It's
problem.
So lame. I look like a ghost.
Anyway, so yeah, in a nutshell, that's how we got started. And then it's funny because we had never taken any photos together. Like I said, we were just like contributing from 2 different countries.
Yeah.
And then one day somebody was like, hey, this magazine in Dubai was like,
Oh my god.
we want to feature you
forgot
guys.
about that.
I was like, feature
We literally
us
had
for
like
what?
we literally had like 5,000 followers.
Yeah, they're like, we love you guys, we want to feature you, and we're just like, what? Okay, right? So then we send them like our our individual dusty photos,
Our iPhone photos.
and then they're like,
send us like 20 pictures.
They ask for like 20 pictures, and then we send them our freaking dusty random photos that random people take. And they were like, babe, no, we need like together photos, number 1.
Yeah.
And second of all, like better photos. And we're just like, oh, okay. So literally we had to like get together, okay, in the same country and take the photos with a professional photographer. It was pretty fun, but it was hilarious. We're just like, we've never taken photos
And then
together.
they did like a whole 20-page spread
Oh
on
my
us.
god, it was an entire editorial.
And then we're like, oh, maybe this magazine is like just like a really small magazine. Like
it's like $45.
And it was like so expensive. And then our friend in Dubai was like, girls, like this is like a really like prestigious magazine.
Wait,
Like,
I don't even know if I ever told you this, but when I went to Dubai with my family like 4 years ago, we stayed at the Waldorf Astoria at the Palm, and they had it in the lobby. Like they had like a stack of them, and I'm
Can
just
you
like,
imagine?
that's the magazine I was in.
You guys even?
Yeah.
Like this is the type of stuff that happens to us.
Yeah.
And we're just like, huh?
Yeah.
Like we're honestly, it's nothing but a blessing because we don't know anybody else who just like
Stumbles on,
opportunities the way that we do. But
especially considering like, to be completely honest, like we've never planned any of this. Like we never planned to become full-time content creators. We were just doing it for the fun of it all.
Yeah.
And then everything just started happening to us. And I think this year, literally January 1st, 2 days ago, we decided for the first time that we were gonna make a 1-year plan,
yeah.
you know? So it's really interesting because it's been like now, like what, 6 years, I think. And this is the first time like we're actually planning.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, we literally sat down on New Year's and we like had a vision board party type of thing where we sat there with our notebooks and like we took notes, we like discussed our plans and like
Can you imagine? We've never done that before. Such losers.
and it was like such an eye-opening moment.
We're like, wait, what the hell were
We're
we
like-
doing this whole time?
So now we have a very clear vision of what our year is gonna look like, and all we have to do, our
It's just
one
get up every
job
day.
is to just get up and actually do it, like
Yeah.
perform these actions and make things happen. So
And by the
wish us
way,
luck.
one of those goals includes making more content because, listen, we hear you guys. You guys have literally we've been very sporadic with YouTube, and honestly, because it's always just like been like our backup platform.
Yeah.
We never really focused on it, but we're so grateful that people are still here watching, and we owe it to you guys.
Yeah.
And plus, like, I feel like it gives us the opportunity to like actually sit down and talk. Like,
Yeah.
we don't get to do that anywhere else. We're not really comfortable talking on Instagram. I hate talking on TikTok because people, all they do is cuss me out.
Yeah. TikTok is so toxic.
It's so violent over there. And Instagram, nobody cares about your talking. So
Instagram is very like uptight.
yeah,
But you guys are just like,
and you guys have been here.
you guys are so well mannered too. Like in the
And
comments,
yeah, that too.
like I never see anybody saying anything nasty or rude or
I mean,
sometimes, yeah,
they
but
go in on me.
But mostly
I feel like
they
I always get cussed out.
But mostly I feel like it's very, you know, the comments are always nice on this side of the internet. Yeah, so kudos to you guys for being so well behaved and just being so classy and, you know.
By the way, I just want to make it clear that I don't care about who says something negative about me. I could not care less because I'm over here living my life and doing my job. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. So to all the people who report here to say nasty things, welcome.
Yeah, I mean, that never happens here though.
I mean, sometimes it does.
That's true. There's like a one-off here and there, you know?
Yeah. But in general, everyone's really nice.
Yeah. I feel like I literally have no makeup on still. I beat your face to the gun.
I did? Do I look like it? I've only
Yeah.
done one side. And it's just concealer right, like from here, there. There's nothing on my cheeks. Let me get close to the camera. So this is basically my everyday makeup.
It looks fire.
Basically,
The base
there's
is-
only
the base is
makeup
basic.
here, and then there's nothing here. I never have anything like on my actual cheek because I like when it glows, you know? And I feel like if I put on foundation, it just doesn't hit the same. It just I don't know. Foundation just makes me feel like I'm wearing a mask.
I hate
Maybe because it's
foundation.
like on my skin because I'm so used to just like seeing skin.
But then when makeup artists do
But
my
when makeup artists do it,
Yeah,
it
when-
looks so good.
when I get my makeup done by a professional and they use everything including foundation, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
And it does not
like cakey and like a mask.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it doesn't like melt off throughout the day.
Yeah.
But when I do my own makeup, I'm just like
Yeah.
by like 2-3 hours later it's gone. It's like, did
That's
I
all.
eat it?
If I ever put a full face of makeup on myself, by the end of the day I look so haggard.
It's gone.
Yeah.
We don't get it.
I don't understand because I love seeing other people's like full beat face and them like transforming themselves.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, it doesn't look like that on me.
It just takes practice, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's my base.
Oh yeah. Oh baby, baby.
Oh, you're so funny.
Damn, I messed up.
What?
Oh my
What the heck is that?
Oh my god. I was too busy singing. Okay.
Oh my god.
Let
Okay,
me
so
wipe that off somehow.
I finished my base. And now I'm gonna do like a little bit of contouring with the. What was this? Oh, Fenty Beauty Cream, whatever contour. I don't know, but she had the same thing. Let me wipe this because it's so dusty. But yeah, this thing. I'm gonna use this thing. Ooh. And I'm using a 6 chocolate. And then don't judge me, but where's my other brush? Here. I use this brush. I don't even know what it's for, but I think this is for like eyeshadow. It's for eyeshadow, but like I don't care. And I just
Honestly, you can use whatever brush you want. As
I
long
put
as
it
works
right
for you.
here because I'm trying to create like a cheekbone.
Period. Okay, I fixed it, but now I have to fix my concealer because I wiped it off.
Basically what she did was she wanted to line her eye. She literally made a half moon on her lower lid. Anyway, I put some there, as you guys can see, and some here. And then I take, like I just kind of like dust it off here. And then I put some here and make this little shadow from my eyebrow to down the sides of my nose.
What's the next question?
The next question is, another question that people always ask is, how do you guys juggle motherhood and this life?
I would say, especially if you're a new mom, you have to create a really solid routine, like a schedule for you and your baby. I cannot express how important that is. Like I'm talking like you have to like make sure they go to sleep the same time every day, they eat at the same hour every day.
Yep. The same people take care of them.
The same people take care of them. And the reason why is because children, they really just excel with a schedule and a routine. They love knowing what to expect and knowing like what's coming next and knowing when they're gonna take a nap, knowing that the nap is coming up. They really want to be in tune with everything that is going on. Like they, right? Like your children were that way as well, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. There was no way in hell I was gonna bring my chaos into like the entire family unit. Like it was always just like, I could see that my life is operating in like a chaotic way, but like I did my best to always make sure their life was like immaculately planned out.
Yeah. And
because it only makes my life easier.
exactly.
Otherwise your kids are going to be all frantic and just frazzled and just,
and you're never going to be able to leave them if they're that way, you know?
Yeah.
People are not going to want to watch your kids when you're at work or when you're busy doing things and getting to your goals. So it's important to like create that structure. So that you can, you know, get your time to really pursue your dreams.
Yes, that's one thing. And then the other thing is having like help, like getting like family help, paying for help. Just
let's talk about paying for help.
No, because no one ever, I feel like society kind of like pressures us to believe that we should be like always here for our children and like we're the only people that should be here. But it's like, of course we're gonna be, we have no choice, we love them, we're gonna be here regardless. But at the same time you should also, you know, be allowed to have your own dreams and like want to have like time to yourself and all of those things. So you have to create that for yourself basically. So for us, it's our family helps us and we pay for help a lot of the time.
Yeah. It's really important to like, if you're gonna be hiring help, like specifically like a nanny or like a live-in nanny or somebody like that, like you have to really make sure that you find somebody that aligns with like the values and the morals and the mannerism that
of
you
your household
have and that you want to teach your children.
Absolutely.
Because when you're not there, you want your children to still, you know, learn certain things that are important for them to learn.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
So definitely like vet out a person that is kind of like you.
Yeah.
So that you don't feel like, oh my God, like my kids are gonna turn out this way if I'm not around, and you're gonna feel guilty whenever you're not there. Like that's the goal.
Yeah.
Just you want to have them be taken care of by somebody that
aligns with your,
so that you don't feel
values.
guilty when you're away.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And we're so grateful to have that in place.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I can't imagine not having the help that we have.
Yeah.
There's no way like I would be able to like function as like a creator or someone who, a working woman. Like there's no way I would, even like I feel like when we go away to Fashion Month and the trips are longer, I still feel guilty even though there's like a nanny and like my family member in the house. I still feel like it's not enough, but I do my best to make sure I facilitate like an environment for them that's like safe, healthy, like, you know, family based, everything. By the way, I forgot that I also use this Fenty Beauty contour thing on my eyes. So I just put like a little bit of it on the top of my eyes and just kind of fan it out to make it look like I kind of have like a dark, slightly, you know, like how some people's around their eyes is dark. I don't want it at the bottom, I just want it at the top. So that's what I do. I just create like a little bit of
Kind
shadow.
of like a smoky vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like look, like
Yeah.
a little bit of darkness.
Yeah, I use bronzer on my eyes as well because honestly, I don't like carrying an extra product.
I don't really like eyeshadow.
I like eyeshadow depending on like if it's like a glam vibe.
It's too much work. I mean, I love it when somebody else does it on me, but like personally, like having to manage all the color, like I can't.
It's definitely not for every day.
Also, I use this Huda Beauty baking powder, but I don't really bake and like, you know, leave it on there. I just kind of like just put some around my eyes to kind of make sure I take away all the shine.
I forgot to tell you guys what I've been using.
Can you please tell us?
Okay, so I already told you guys about the bronzers I used, but for blush, I used this Rare Beauty blush in Nearly Mauve. It's a really pretty color. And then it's a cream blush, by the way. And then I layer it with a powder blush. And this is, I think Tarte. Yeah, Tarte in the color Energy. And then I went ahead and I used a bronzer as an eyeshadow. And this I got from like the Charlotte Tilbury headquarters when I went during New York Fashion Week, I think last season or the season before. But it's basically their bronzer and it's like a little travel size. And now I'm just like lining my eyes with a black liner, and this is by L'Oreal Paris in the color Intense Black.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so me up next. So I use this Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder. So you know how I like put some powder up here to like make it less shiny? I use this color that's like the same color as the bottom of my face and just put it here so that I don't look like Matthew Knowles. Because I always look so shiny, so I just put it around my mouth because I already put powder up here.
Yeah, you have like oily skin type, right?
I don't think that it's oily. I think it's more like combination, but like, is it oily?
I think so, because whenever you're out and about and stuff, like
I get very shiny.
yeah, so that's oily, no?
I don't know. I don't know these things, girl. I'm just here. Okay, so then after that, I use a little bit of blush, also Fenty Beauty. It's called Cheek Out. I use the color Big Melon. Big Melons.
Don't make me laugh. I'm putting on mascara and I don't want it to smudge.
Big Melons, okay? Okay. A little tiny bit here. And a little bit here.
Okay. This mascara is so good.
What is it?
It's Huda Beauty. I use a lot of Huda Beauty products, by the way. It's called One Coat Wow, and like it literally makes you look like you have falsies on. I'm into it.
Cute.
But it's just very wet when you put it on, so you can't really blink or like move or like laugh, or else it's gonna get all over your face and like smudge everywhere.
I'm too
So
chaotic
just,
for that.
Just have to let it dry.
It's gonna be all over my face by the time I'm done.
Who is calling me? Okay, what's the next question?
What are your goals this year?
What are my
Forget about the
goals?
questions. Yeah. What are your goals?
My goals this year is to really improve the studio, like our studio business. There's just a lot of competition now.
Yeah.
Whereas like
We used to be
when
the first people.
Yeah, so when we first started, we didn't really have much competition.
Yeah.
It was kind of like one of those businesses that happened by accident, to be honest. We used it as like a space where it was kind of like our office and our personal studio that we used to create our own content. And then whenever we would partner with different like photographers and things like that and like invite people to like, you know, shoot with and stuff, they would always like ask if they can use our studio and offer to pay for it and things. So we kind of just like made it into a business.
Yes, and then also local businesses would ask us to like create content for them and like their company.
Yeah.
And it was like a nice place to have to just be able to do that.
Yeah, so I think we kind of outgrew the studio, like as far as like our own content, but we want to get back into that. So I want to like really focus on like renovating it and, you know, making it into like a really beautiful space that we love being at every day. Because I feel like we were really productive back then.
We were like working from inside your house is just like, you need a lot of motivation and discipline.
Yeah, like it's nice to separate your home from your business, you know? And I feel like that's what the purpose of the studio was. So I want to really get back to that. That's my goal this year. I want to make it a very beautiful space that we are at more often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And inviting more inspiring place.
Right. How about you?
Let's see, what are my goals? I want to make more money.
I
want to make a lot of money so that I can buy a second home somewhere.
Like what? Like double what we made this year?
Yeah. That would be great. Honestly, my goal is to buy another home. And just
a vacation home, to be specific.
And also more discipline when it comes to every aspect of my life. Because I honestly, I tend to be very like free-spirited and like go with the flow. Like I will tell myself I should be saving money and literally wake up tomorrow and book a flight.
Yep.
So
you definitely are that way.
Yeah. So one of my biggest goals is to like learn like more ways to be more disciplined when it comes to like consistency with working out, consistency with creating content, consistency with just consistency, like, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my goals.
Consistency and more money.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Those are great goals.
Are you done your makeup? By the way, I forgot to tell you guys what I used on my lips. It's like a combination of things. I used, where did it go? Oh, okay. I used this brown liner from the beauty supply store. I don't even know how many years I've had this. I don't know if it expires, but it's still here and it's huge.
I'm dead.
This Clarins lip oil.
Oh, that's an interesting color. Let me see.
Dark. It's a little bit dark, but I have darker lips than you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
it's pretty. It's like a berry.
Plum. It's like a plum, yeah. And then underneath it, I have on this Pixie lip tint. So it's kind of like water. This is water based. This is oil. And obviously the lip liner. I don't really like, I'm not into lipsticks anymore. Like full lip coverage. I like more of like just a gloss.
Same.
Yeah.
And on my lips is, I use this Juvia's Place lip liner. It's like a brown lip liner. And then I use this YSL Beauty. Let's see if I could.
Volupte Shine or something.
Yes. Yeah. Rouge Volupte Shine.
Yeah.
And it's number 124. But yeah, it's kind of like a
really nice
nude color.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm done. Are you?
I'm done.
I forgot my spray, my face spray.
Oh, I forgot that. I have this one from Olivia Palermo. Anthropology gifted it to me.
I have that too.
It's called Pre-Show Mattifying Mist. Excuse me for a second while I put this on. Okay. Why are you laughing at me? Am I doing something wrong?
Okay, well, offer something.
Okay, well, here you go.
Sharing is caring. Hello.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
Wait, it sprays like a water hose, right?
Yeah,
the spray is like not fine. It's very much giving like faucet.
Okay, so if you get this, definitely hold it far away from you because whoa. Look at this.
You have bubbles on your cheeks.
All right.
Okay, so do you guys see? I'm already like Matthew Knowles. Like I'm already shiny.
And this is supposed to be mattifying?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get this, but Yeah, but I mean, I like glowing.
I
so.
love a glow.
I love a healthy glow.
Yeah.
Oh, I also forgot. I usually put mascara on my lower lids, but like after I do that, so it doesn't like smudge on my face.
Yeah.
And I usually get my lashes done, but I have not in a while, so my upper lashes are probably looking a little sparse, but I have an appointment to do them tomorrow.
I'm taking a break from my lashes and my nails and all of that stuff because I just, you know, I'm in my like spiritual era right now.
Spiritual era?
Yeah, I'm just really just trying to,
Yeah, she's like praying and
I
stuff.
pray now. I'm really just trying to be one with God. And I
Good for
feel
you.
like all of these things, all this zhuzhing of it all.
We
and
love a queen with faith.
keeping up with all the zhuzhing.
Yes.
I feel like it was kind of like taking away from like me being on a certain path with God. So I'm taking a break.
I'm zhuzhing.
Zhuzhing till the cows come
Zhuzhing the
home.
eyes, zhuzhing the nails. I'm zhuzhing.
So anywho, as you guys can see, we're all done. This is our everyday makeup routine. It's very simple, very light, just, you
Looks
know,
like, you know, like-
effortless.
Makeup but no makeup. What is it called? No makeup makeup?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So
And
that's
we
our
will-
vibe.
Yeah, we'll try to include all of the products we use down below if you guys are interested in anything that you saw us use.
Yeah.
But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
And if you're new, make sure to subscribe, and
Yes.
we will see you guys in our next one.
Bye.
Bye guys.